real quick. What's going on, family? Good afternoon, good evening. Assalamu alaikum and peace and salam to everyone that joined their Friday evening. It's your brother Supreme X. We're streaming live from our Florida base, home base headquarters office to FardMoney family. So just did this on Facebook a couple hours ago. So I wanted to come to YouTube and Instagram with it as well. So hold on. I can see the people jumping in. All right, so this topic here, we're dealing with gold. The price of gold is on the rise in a massive way. It's going up very, very fast, family. It is going up really, really fast. So what we're saying is what needs to be understood about this when you see gold rising like this is that it it don't stop. It might don't stop this time. So I just wanted to give everybody a breakdown and want to give everybody a cursory. So I'm finna show a graph. If you on IG, please go subscribe to our YouTube channel, FardMoney, so you can see this graph that's about to take place that I'm about to show y'all. And I want to just break down some of the stuff that when I was getting gold, the price of it at the time that I was getting it, and I started getting it, and I've been getting gold since 2017, right? From a company called Karatbars International. So these are one of the reasons that we are very, very excited about Karatbars and that we are strong advocates for the company called Karatbars. So let me put in on IG what the title is. The title is real quick, and I'm gonna get started so everyone can see it. So, okay. All right. So, family. All right. Here's what we have our hands on. Here's what we want to say. And I want to just show this. So I've been involved in the e-commerce company called Karatbars International for almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years in May. So about 33 months. I have been involved with this company, and the basis of what we do inside of Karatbars is we turn dollars into gold, but not just any gold. Karatbars has given us the ability to get gold in small increments, all the way down to 1 grams. We got gram cards with the gold in it, so we actually have the real physical gold, right? The best thing going. So I'm going to show a price, a chart that shows spot price. That's a trading platform called Trading View. So I'm going to show this, and then we're going to look at the price of the gold. And like I said, I came in May, spring of 2017. We're going to take a look at what that price was when I came in, right? So here we go. Boom. The gold spot price today, as of right now, when we're dealing with gold spot price, we are dealing with futures, gold futures, derivatives, stock market, stock gold. But in Karatbars, we don't trade gold. We get the physical. We get the real deal. We actually possess it, right? You put in some currency, some fiat currency, and Karatbars shoot you out gold, right? This is what we do. So with this breakdown here, we see that gold has risen to $1,646 per ounce. And if you don't know, troy ounces of gold, troy grams is 31 grams. 31 grams of gold, right? This is what an ounce of gold is. 31 of these right here that I'm holding. This is 1 gram, pure gold, 24 karat, 999.9 pure gold. Now, one of the reasons that we're so excited about Karatbars because they're giving us 24 karat, 999.9 pure. You can't get it no purer than that. Now, nowhere can you get a better quality of gold than that. So as you look at this spot price, this is, let me blow up the screen, but this is, not only is this spot price, but this is not an actual price that you can just walk somewhere and say, hey, look, I got $1,646. I want an ounce of gold. It's gonna be way higher than that when you're dealing with the physical product. So this is one of the this is one of the main positions that Karatbars has put the average person in. I'm talking about the average person, not just I mean just anybody. Because to get gold at 1,600, if you could get it, you would have to be getting a kilogram of gold at a time. But how many of us can afford to do that? Not too many of us, right? It wouldn't be too many of us getting gold if that was the case, right? So we can't. So we have to take the opportunity of Karatbars and take a look at what we're doing, because this is significant. You know what I'm saying? And we are having a lot of success, but the significance is being misunderstood about Karatbars International and why we're so excited about it and why we're so hyped up and why we keep pushing back on all the negativity what people don't want to understand. I try to understand that Karatbars is not a cryptocurrency company. Karatbars is not a phone technology company. The basis of Karatbars is pure physical gold in small units, in small increments. And we are the lead company in the world distributing gold in small units. We lead the world in that. No, I mean, nobody is no competition with that. So as gold has risen, it is over 1,600, almost 1,650 per ounce. I'm gonna show a timeline when I came in 2017, right? May 2017. Now we do this for illustration purposes, but I want to just show everybody the benefit of acquiring gold. And when we say appreciating assets, when we say turn your dollars into something that appreciate, when we talk about making money while you sleep, this is what we're talking about. So I got the chart, the gold chart, and I went it and I hit 5 years. So this timeline would take me 5 years back. But I'm going back to when I got started almost 3 years ago, right? May of 2017 is when I got started. So what is the price of what was the price of an ounce of gold? May the 15th, 17, I got started May the 11th. So what was the price of an ounce of gold at that time? May the 15th, $1,257 per ounce, 31 grams, right? 31 grams. That's what it was when I first got involved in Karatbars, put my money in and started acquiring gold and started telling people, hey, look, man, you might want to look at this gold savings program we got. You might want to look at this gold acquisition program you got. So we're going to go up the timeline all the way to 2020, February 2020, February the 21st, 2020, and what the price of gold is. So we're going to go over all of the highs and the lows, right? And remember, this is trading platform. So when you see it going up and down, if you got physical gold, this don't affect you. This affect the person that is trading stock market gold, or that got money in paper certificate gold. They don't actually have gold. They got paper, right? That's supposed to represent gold, but it's not the real deal. In this opportunity that we have with Karatbars, you have the actual product. You got what everybody's gonna need and everybody's gonna want as these fiat currencies continue to fall, just like we saw in Venezuela, just like we saw in Zimbabwe years back, right? As these fiat currencies continue to fall, continue to go to zero, become more and more useless, more and more people are gonna need and they're gonna want physical gold, and some will also want silver as well, right? So let's go to the timeline. This is in May 2017. Let's just go ahead and fast forward all the way to January. No, matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and just go all the way to May 2018. So in May 2018, the price of gold per ounce was had only risen to $1,200 and almost $1,300, $1,297, right? This is in May. So exactly a year later, the gold that I had acquired had only risen a couple of percentage. Something like, that's maybe like what, 4%, something like that, right? Only like 4%. Not nothing to really talk about, but this is just the first year acquiring gold, but the price has risen. Gold is an appreciating asset without you doing nothing, just getting it. It appreciates by itself. You don't have to do nothing but hold it. The longer you hold it, the more you have, the more wealth you actually have, right? And we're dealing with a product, and we're dealing with a tier 1 asset that you can pass down from generation to generation. But remember, these are spot prices. But we just gonna deal with the spot price. So that means when I came in 2017, this gram was about $40 spot price. This gram was about at $40 spot price, right? So this 2018, boom. Now gold it didn't drop. Now we're in July 18, boom. It didn't drop back under 1,200. Remember, this trade, this is what they trade on. So this only affecting the traders. If you're not a trader, this ain't affecting you, right? Boom. And if you're dealing with the physical, then you see it go up the green, boom, go back up a little bit. Now it's going back up. Now it's going back up. Now we in December 2018. Now we're in January 2019, and an ounce of gold is at $1,284, right? Boom, and it going up some more. Now it's at 1343 February 2019, but it come back down. It goes up. You can pull this up and just follow this graph, and this show you the day-to-day price trade. And remember, the spot price of gold is always manipulated by the international bankers and pretty much the Federal Reserve. In the EU, the IMF, all of these people there. The EU is the European Union, right? In the ECB, that's the European Central Bank. Then you got the IMF, that is the International Monetary Fund, right? They manipulate, and with the Federal Reserve, they manipulate these prices. They can suppress these prices, but it's gonna come a time due to inflation and due to what the Fed is doing with QE4, right? Quantitative easing 4, where they're pumping more and more worthless dollars into the economy, trying to uphold the stock market, and they're actually trying to get Trump reelected too as well, right? That is causing the price of gold to go up in value. Why? Because of inflation. Gold saves you against inflation, right? So it goes up. So boom, now let's get this, let me go back 2 years. So from 2 years of me acquiring gold, May of 2019, 2 years of acquiring gold, an ounce of gold had went up about $80. From $12.50 to $13.20 in 2 years, by $80, right? Now, that's about 8% or something like that. It ain't nothing that you really that you gotta call home and talk about and brag about, right? But your money is working, and the value of your money is not only going up in value, but it has sustained itself, right? It has sustained itself, right? So this is the power of gold. This is why we acquire assets. We spend cash, and we move cash into appreciating asset that will bring us more cash if we liked it, right? So it goes up, boom. Now it's at 1340. Now we in June 19. Now it's on the rise for real now, right? It's almost at 1400. We get to July 19, it is 1400 per ounce. It is. It's going. Now it's gone. Now, boom, we get to August, the summer, we get in the late summer 2019, last year. Now we're dealing with over 1500 now. So I'm looking pretty smart now, and looking like, but now I'm thinking like, damn, I should have got more gold. I've been getting it, but I ain't got enough, right? You feel me? Boom. Now we looking at these prices here. Look at it. Now it dropped back down a little bit. We September 2019 now. Now back up to over 1500. Boom. It's going up and down. Now let's go ahead and get to December 2019, just a few months ago, it had dropped under 1,500, but it was hovering around the high 14. And then it get back over 15, right? Before New Year's. So December the 30th is at $1,524 per ounce. So now we keep going up the ladder. Got to move this. It keep going up the ladder. And now we are in February, and we are here at February the 21st. Now the price of gold is at $1,645. So what has my portfolio did? So you can say 1,250 to 1,640. The price of an ounce of gold has risen by $1,400 per ounce, right? And this is in, to me, this is in less than a 3-year span. So this means my gold portfolio has risen by 40%. Why? Because every gold you get, it rises in value. Everything, you can break it all the way down to a tenth. So if spot price an ounce of gold is at $1,645, that means a gram of gold is at about $53, $54 per gram. But remember, when I came in, spot price of a gram was at $40. So to every gram I got, I can add an extra $13 to each gram that I have acquired. This is value. This is price going up. This is appreciating compared to the weakness of the dollar. But in real terms, the price of gold really just shows the weakness of the dollar. But gold is the money. So if I got an ounce of gold and say somebody was accepting gold as a means of payment, it will have its full spending power, purchasing power. That's why a kilogram of gold 100 years ago would have bought you a brand new car, and that same kilogram of gold today is worth the value, the price value to dollars of a brand new car, right? So as the dollar drops in value, gold rises in value because gold is the real money. So one of the main reasons we are so excited about Karatbars is because they're giving us the opportunity, because when I came in, I couldn't afford to get no ounce of gold at $1,250 per ounce to sit on, right? I couldn't do it. Didn't have it. My job wouldn't provide that for me, right? But I could take $50, $60, $100 a month off every paycheck and acquire gold. I could do that. That's why we're so excited about Karatbars. We in Karatbars International, we are at the epicenter. We are at the forefront of the solution to closing the wealth gap. So to all the gold that I have acquired since I've been in Karatbars, my family wealth has risen by 40%. By me just doing what? Taking some dollars, moving into gold. Just by doing that alone has risen my portfolio. Has risen my portfolio by 40%. This is significant, family. Now this is in less than 3 years. So we're adding, if I divide 3 into 40, what is that? 3 into 40 is about, what is 3 going into 40? Somebody type it in there if you can get that for me before I pull out the calculator. 3 going into 40, 3 years really. Well, you do, 3 years going into 40 will be about, that'd be about 13% per year. So my portfolio in less than 3 years has risen by about like 13% per year, if we break it down into years. right? If we break it down into years. This is the beauty of getting your hands on a tier one asset. And we're talking about a tier one asset, which means it could never go to zero. It will never go to zero. This is the beauty of what we have. And these are one of the main reasons why we are so excited about Karatbars. Because nobody is not only doing what we're doing, but we have a gold payment system with this opportunity. We have so look at the price. There it is right there. We have a gold payment system with this opportunity. So not only do we have the best product in the world, but we have a payment system that will allow you to make purchases with the gold. That's why our state-of-the-art, one-of-a-kind symbol is our cash gold product. Nobody has this. And all of this is available to everybody in 146 countries. If you are 18 years or older, you can get it. And not only can you get the gold, get your hands on the gold. That's the main basic concept of Karatbars, is doing what? Allowing people to possess and touch physical bullion gold at the highest quality, the purest gold on the market. And if you want to, you can decide to sit at home in a home-based office like I'm doing right here and build passive residual income by referring others to do what? Pay themselves first. So since I've been paying myself first since 2017, my portfolio, physical asset, my estate has risen 40%, almost 15% per year in less than just 3 years. So that means that I done made and saved in 3 years, in a 3-year span, the most money in my life. I have made and saved the most money in my life. So now we are changing and closing the wealth gap. We are closing it. We are exposing what the 1% do, and we are pulling off the cover of the 10% that remove physical gold away from the currency. So the starter, when we go to work for this, we are working for paper. You can't hold paper. That's why Robert Kiyosaki say, people that hold cash are losers. I work for cash, you're a loser. You're losing. Not that you are a loser personally, but what you're doing to live, you're losing. Because this don't hold value, family. You got to put it in something that is, and there's nothing better than gold. So get with the person that talked to you about Karatbars, family. Get with that person. Tell them, say, send me more information. How can I get in? If you do nothing but register a free account in Karatbars and get some gold, you winning. This is proof of it right here. Even this 1/10 of a gram has went up. I might have got it for $5. At spot price, it was about $4. Now a spot price is about $6.50. Spot price. This is the power of getting gold, family. And we have to break down and we have to understand these numbers. It's just math. It ain't emotions, right? An ounce of gold in 2017, $12.50. Today is at $16.50. That's a $400 raise, $400 appreciation in 3 years. And gold hasn't been this high since 2011, 2012, when it hit up to 1,800 per ounce. I wasn't even getting gold then, didn't even know nothing about getting bullion gold then, didn't want it, didn't even want it, just wanted to wear it, gold teeth, earring, necklaces, gold rims, yeah, gold watches, but I didn't want to own bullion gold that produces all the jewelry gold. Bullion gold produces this, family. So this is the high. That's why we're so excited. and we just doing it. So family, if you're on Instagram, go subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please do, Fard Money. If you on YouTube, please click that bell, show us some love, hit the like button and show us some love. Click the bell so you can subscribe and you can utilize the leverage that we're doing to help build your teams with what we got our hands on inside of Karatbars International, family, and to get people to understand we are fighting back. This is a paradigm shift, family. We are fighting back against that elite 1% that's holding all of the wealth. So we have one man, Mr. Harris Sykes, that stood up and said, man, I'm going to create a system. I'm going to come out with a company that spread the wealth to the honest people all over the world. And we're gonna build an infrastructure of a gold payment system. So when they come out of fiat currency and get their hand on the real money, they will never have to go back and touch fiat currency ever again. When it collapses, it's done, it's a wrap. And what we see going on, family, this trend with gold going up, how fast it's going up, because last night it was just at $1,620 per ounce. $1,620 per ounce just last night. And it's up almost $30. So the traders, they are really rocking and rolling, right? They really happy, but all they doing is trading and getting paper. So it's cool if you're doing it, but you better take some of them cash out, some of that profit, and put it into the physical. This is what you better do. So with that being said, family, thank y'all for joining. We'll see y'all on the next stream. Assalamu alaikum.